Hi, this is Julie Thompson reporting for IAB TV for the digital content NewFronts. Today we're going to learn all about Whistle Sports and Beatport. But first, we're at the Hard Rock Cafe, where Whistle Sports has done an unbelievable takeover of the entire venue. And we're going to hear about why Fast Company is calling them one of the top video innovators of 2015.
Whistle Sports is the first social sports network. We're across multiple social platforms. We engage millennials directly in the kind of sports that make them feel great about themselves and their creators and their brands that want to work with them. Our first NewFront was an incredible experience. I think today was really our home opener as a company. We spent 2014 since our launch building our audience to 72 million fans and followers. This was really the chance to tell brands, we're here, we're engaged, and we have millions of fans and followers that are eager to be part of the conversation with you.
We just finished our Whistle Sports NewFront. Had a great event. We had our creators and fans and brands all together in a room, and it was high energy and a lot of fun. Last night we had what we call Fan Fest. We got 500 rabid fans of our top creators together. We started out in Times Square, did a bunch of trick shots, came inside and kept it going. We had all sorts of breakouts of fun sports that the fans were engaged in, and they really got a chance to see and shake hands with and do selfies with their heroes, which are now, YouTube and social sports creators.
I was here at the fan night last night with my 11-year-old son. He got to meet Dude Perfect. He was like beyond with those guys. He Instagrammed immediately. I felt like this was super authentic. It was really engaging. The fan numbers are incredible. I mean, they talked about 72 million fans growing 2 million a week. I mean, that's just awesome.
This generation creates their own video, they edit it, and they share it. And that's the first time they've been able to really do that. So it's a tidal wave shift, we believe, in media. It's not being broadcast to, it's being part of the content.
Here at the IAB Ad Lab for their annual Insights Lunch at the Digital Content NewFronts. We heard fascinating, original, proprietary research from 5 different companies: Share This, Tremor Video, TrueX, Unruly, and Quantcast and MediaSmith.
I have just come out of the IAB Research Luncheon. I'm in between NewFronts, Whistle Sports this morning, and Beatport this evening. And today the IAB released our second piece of research during the NewFronts, the consumer study. And it shows that 25% of Americans are today watching digital video content. That's up 13% from last year. It's pretty astonishing. We asked 5 of our member companies to come to the IAB and show groundbreaking video research. During the lunch, we learned a lot of interesting things, such as 8% of all Americans are planning on cutting the cord in the coming year. 70% know about HBO Go. I think that's amazing. We also learned some interesting tips and tricks on how you are successful with your digital video advertising. We also learned that 55% of U.S. households now have access to 4 or more devices.
Closing out the day at Beatport's NewFront. It was their first ever, and they held a very intimate sit-down dinner for their brand and agency partners. We learned all about the difference between EMC and EDM, and it was great.
Beatport NewFront was all about our company, SFX, bringing our new content strategy to the market for the first time. We are the world's largest producer of electronic dance music festivals. We also operate Beatport, which has been a store for DJs to sell their music for the last 10 years. And we've transformed Beatport now into a streaming service, a free streaming service, which we launched in March of this year. And Beatport is now evolving as a brand into a content brand that really captures the essence of electronic music culture. Everything about our festivals, everything about what millennials are into, the music, the style, the fashion of what they're doing. And we're building that content, and tonight we came out to tell our story to the brand community.
We hope that today everyone walks away with the knowledge of the difference between EMC and EDM. EMC is the culture that surrounds electronic dance music, and we all know that there has to be a culture surrounding the genre of music because it stems all the way back to rock music. Rock wasn't just music, it was a lifestyle, right? Punk was a lifestyle. Hip hop is still a lifestyle, and electronic music culture spans internationally, mainly because of the fact that the music itself isn't really focused on the lyrics. It's more about the experience. Beatport's content strategy is really all about having the right partners in place, from Facebook to Snapchat to EDM.com and Billboard, and really focusing on giving everyone what they want and help them reach the hardest demographic out there, which is the millennial market.
Beatport is absolutely key for us. When you look at the tens and eventually hundreds of millions of people that are being engaged in this culture, for our way of, whether it's through ticketing, whether it's through the festival experience, daily music, it's global. You know, we have over 2 billion cardholders in the world. So for us to talk to them all the time, it's way more than we go to the festivals, but it's that connection to the community, and for us to be a part of that is really going to be delivered through Beatport. So we're thrilled with how it's going and what's being launched now.
For continued IAB TV coverage of the NewFronts, go to iab.net/NewFronts.